Hi guys, this is my week 36 post-RNY gastric bypass update. Today is March 15th, 2017. In case you haven't been around my channel, you don't know all the stats, I'll kind of give them. My high weight last February was 333 pounds. I had surgery on July 6th, 2016, and my weight the day of surgery was 281. Today I weighed in at 188.6. The lowest I have ever been as an adult is 187 point something. I don't even know what it was, but I am super close to that, so I can't wait to get lower than that. So the main thing that has been on my mind lately, oh goodness, how to describe this? Okay, you guys all know that I have really bad anxiety. I don't know if you know to what extent my anxiety is, but it's really bad. And the past couple weeks I've been having tons of anxiety attacks. The day that I went to the back specialist, I was at work, and from probably 11:30 until like 2:30, I had like back to back panic attacks. And it was crazy, and I've never had so many in my life. I have never had like such panic for such a long period of time. Like while I was even sitting at the doctor's office, I was like, I should just talk to somebody, like just talk to one of these nurses, because I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack. Like it was horrible, and I couldn't get them to stop, and I didn't have my Xanax with me because I'm supposed to take it like 3 times a day, and then as needed per like emergencies. Like if I have a trigger situation, which one of my triggers that creates a lot of anxiety is like driving like to the cities, driving like where there's tons of traffic, riding in cars like and a lot of traffic. That stuff brings on. So I really only have enough medication to take them like 3 times a day. So I do not want to like keep taking extra while I'm at work or while I'm doing all this other stuff. Otherwise I will not have enough to get me by till the new ones. But anyway, I could go off on a rant on this for a while, but I'm not going to. So I've just been like thinking, what in the world? I've never in my life had so many panic attacks. You know, I always have a lot going on in my life. I always have a lot of stress, and I always have a lot of anxiety about what is different, that my body is just freaking out. And I was like, you know, it could be that I used to use food to calm down my panic attacks. And now I am not able to use food, which I have been struggling hardcore for the past, I don't know, 2-3 weeks with my food. It's like my whole life I've had like restrictive eating and then like binge eating. And it's like I'm an all or nothing person. You either get all of my love or nothing. Like that's just kind of how I am. And I take it to extremes with food. And I have just been struggling. It's like I will do my weigh-in day, and then from that day until the weekend, I'm struggling with every little snacky thing keeps going in my mouth, and I can see my weight go back up a pound or 2, and I'm like, okay, what are you doing? You're gonna have to weigh in front of everybody each Wednesday, which is helping me to stay accountable. And I'm having a really hard time just eating like sensibly. Like I can't binge, like, just eat a ton of crap, because the surgery took care of that part. But it will be on the weekends, I feel like I'm hungry constantly. Even if I'm not hungry, I feel like I just want to snack on something. I want to nibble on something. And most of it is healthy junk food. I don't know what to call it. It's like I bought, what are they called? Like popped, they're like almost like popcorn chips or something. So it's not like they have a ton of calories, but I'll be like munching on some of those. And then as soon as I'm done with that, like, I don't know, 10-15 minutes later, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have a yogurt. Yogurt's healthy. And then, excuse me, I don't know, half an hour later, I'm like, what what do I have in my junk food cupboard? I'm gonna have a sugar-free chocolate. Oh, I'm just gonna have two. And then, I don't know, I'm struggling like all day long. I just want to be eating things. And I think that's because I've been so anxious, and that's how I've coped, is I just stuff it all down with food. Keep on eating all day long, distract yourself. And in the past, like, I love to cook, I love to bake, I love to cake decorate, and I would make these big elaborate meals. I'd make like homemade lasagna, homemade chicken pot pie with like everything from scratch. I'd make a dessert, I'd make a salad, I'd make garlic bread, I'd make so many different things. And the process of like cooking for hours on end, cooking for my family, making sure the meal was perfect, then all of us enjoying the meal, and then I've got to clean up from all of that. Like, all of these things distracted me from all of the anxiety that builds up. Like, I have such bad anxiety. I went to my counselor, and I go every week, and I told her what I've been going on, and she was like, you need to call the therapist or his nurse and let them know how many times these anxiety attacks are happening and what has been going on. And she goes, maybe he will up the medication, maybe he will, prescribe something else, maybe it will be helpful. In order for me to make that phone call, I was like, okay, I got to do it as soon as I go home, or I'm just not going to do it. So I have to sit down and write a list of all these different things that I need to tell them, and just in case they ask. And like, before I will even pick up the phone and dial the number, because I'm stressing about even calling them, and I don't want them to think that I'm a faker, and I don't want them to think, like, my mind is continuously stressing out about so many things. And now that I'm planning the wedding, and I've got, it has added up to a place that I cannot control these things. Hold on. 3-year-old drama. Just a little sassy pants today. So, yes, I figured out that I used to use food as like my drug to cope with my anxiety. And now that I can't do that, my anxiety is out of control. And I'm having a very hard time eating the way I'm supposed to eat. I did a great job yesterday. I'm doing really good today. But it's like, as soon as I know that my weigh-in day is done, I'm like, I still have a few days to eat whatever I want, and then I can fix it again. I don't want to have that mentality. I would like to have a healthy attitude with food. The struggle is real, my friends. If you are having the surgery, if you have not had the surgery yet, and you think that the surgery is going to fix everything, you think the surgery is going to make all of that other crap go away, all the things that you used to eat for, there's still a lot of reasons that you can convince yourself it's okay to eat bad foods. You will be we went to my boyfriend's bowling thing, and I was like, I know that there's going to be bad food, so I'm going to eat a yogurt before we go. So I will be full, and I will not touch this stuff. So I ate a yogurt, and then we went to the bowling thing, and we get there, we start doing our thing. They don't bring the food out right away. So then it's been like, I don't know, an hour since I've eaten a yogurt, and I'm getting a little bit hungry, and they bring out pizza, which is Satan, which is my vice. And I love pizza. So this is free pizza. They're just bringing it on out. They're bringing out wings, boneless wings with like all kinds of dipping sauces. So I was like, maybe I'll just have like one piece of pizza. And I'll bring some stuff for my daughter over. And then I'll just kind of snack a little bit, and it won't be a big deal. Oh, what's wrong with me? So I ate pizza, and then I ate some boneless wings. And then when I got home, I was like, I already was kind of naughty. Maybe I can eat a little bit more naughty stuff. I don't know what happens. Once I fall off of the good eating train, it's like all hell breaks loose, and I can't hop back on the train. It is so hard for me. I mean, I have lost weight since last week, but that's not the point. The point is, my eating behaviors right now are not where I would like them to be. I do not want to be restrict, and then eat really naughty for like 3-4 days, and then fix the damage that you've done. I do not want to be yo-yoing my way through the gastric bypass after surgery life. I don't want that to be my life. So if any of you guys have any ideas, any tidbits of knowledge and helpfulness, that'd be great. If you know how to get through this, if you know how to cope with anxiety well and not use food, I don't know. I felt like I just had to get that off my chest. Like, you know, I come on and my weight will be a little bit lower each week, but you guys are not seeing the roller coaster of my I don't know, my diet during the week. And I always want to be honest with you guys, and I want you guys to see that it's not just always rainbows and sunshine and wonderful, happy, joyous weight loss. I'm getting there. I'm getting towards my goal slowly but surely, but man, there are some bumps and hiccups and rough weeks, and it's not easy. And right now I'm trying to learn to have a better relationship with food and a better relationship with myself. I've always been very, very hard on myself, so this is no exception. I'm trying to be nicer and kinder to myself. You know, we all make mistakes. We all learn as we go. Nobody goes through this journey and does perfectly. I mean, we're all gonna make mistakes. So I'm trying to be like that, but I also do not want to let this stuff slide. Like, I want to catch it now as I am realizing and acknowledging what's causing me to eat like this. And now I have to find a way to fix it. But I don't know. Why is life so stressful? Anybody want to help me come like plan my wedding? Anyone want to help me like pay for the wedding? Oh, wedding stuff is stressful. I don't want anybody to feel left out. I want to make sure we have a nice wedding on like a teeny tiny budget. So hard. And work is stressful. Yeah. My little munchkin is coming back up. Oh, last night it was kind of crazy, kind of cool. We went to like, I don't know, preschool, pre-K, open house for my daughter. She loved it. She had such a good time there. Yeah, she really wants to go to school right now. She's staring at me right now at the door. So yeah, guys, I'm doing okay. I'm struggling through it. But this has really been a rough couple weeks with like anxiety attacks and food and my relationship with food. So yeah, if you guys could just give me any ideas on how to work on this, I'd be grateful. Love you guys. Love that you guys are like responding to me and telling me awesome things about yourself, and I'm getting to know you guys better. Like, love this. Like, the relationships that I am building with you are so important to me. You want to come and say goodbye to everybody? Okay, come here. Her hair is all messy, but it's okay. Come here. Come say hi. Careful.
Hi.
Oh, I love you. Okay, say bye, guys. We'll see you next
Bye.
week.
I'll see you next week.
Have a good weekend. What do you want to say? Do you want to say anything to everybody? Aww. Alright, talk to you guys later. One more thing. As you guys got into smaller size pants, did you notice the pockets are teeny tiny? My phone doesn't fit into my pants pockets anymore, and it's driving me insane. I'm like, the price you have to pay when you get to wear smaller pants. Can't fit anything in your pockets. I have to put my phone in my butt pocket, and then I'm worried that it's gonna fall out and fall into the toilet or fall on the floor, or I'm gonna lose it. So I miss having real pockets that were deep enough and wide enough to fit my phone. But yeah, talk to you guys later. We're going shopping, but always puts me in a better mood. I'm a little bit of a shopaholic too. Shopping and food have always been my bad little vices. Talk to you guys later. Bye.